Hey there, South Jersey. I'm Pete Thompson with the Cape May County Herald, and this is Under Review. Under Review brought to you by the Burke Motor Group, home of the best price guarantee. It's week number 12 of the winter sports season, which means we are down to playoff basketball and not much else. And our highlights this week are all from the girls' side of things, as Ocean City, Middle Township, and Wildwood all chase sectional titles. So let's begin with Paul Baruffi's Red Raiders as they host Toms River East in the Group 3 South quarterfinals. Our thanks to Mike Frankel and SNJ today for these highlights, as OC is the top seed in Group 3 South for a reason. And no, it's not their pregame ritual. It's what they can do during the game, as number 21 Grace Sacco dribbles around the top of the arc before deciding to pull up for three. Sacco helping the Red Raiders jump out to a fast start. Later, Sacco feeds number 15 Michaela Baker inside for the layup. 9 points, 9 rebounds for Baker, as Ocean City leads 12-2 after one. But the big gun for OC is number 12, Alexis Payon, a team-high 16 points, including 3 three-pointers. 51-25 the final. Ocean City wins big to advance and meet up with number 5, Woodrow Wilson, in the next round. We'll switch sites to Cape May Courthouse now, as Middle Township, a top seed, a number 1 seed, at home against number 3 Manchester Township for the Group 2 South sectional final on Monday night. First quarter, number 4 for Middle is Jenna Herlihy. Herlihy with a game-high 20 points as she provides the majority of the Panthers' offense on the night. Second quarter now, number 32 Allison Hunter pulls up for 3. Middle down by 2 at the half and by 2 points after 3 quarters of play, though. It all comes down to the fourth and final quarter, and things look good for Middle when number 45 Olivia Nelson gets a count-the-basket plus the foul on the putback. That gives the Panthers their first lead of the contest at 27-26. But with just over 15 seconds left, number 10, Kamari Reynolds dribbles the length of the court, sucks in the defense, and then kicks it out to 0-0. Deja Adams. Adams with what's essentially a buzzer beater as the Middle Township half-court prayer goes unanswered. The Panthers are stunned and lose in the final 15 seconds of the ballgame. 35-34 the final. Major props from the crew of Under Review to seniors Bridget Ruskey, Jenna Herlihy, Allison Hunter, Rachel Wade, and Olivia Nelson. Not the way they wanted to finish, but Middle does wrap up the year abruptly at 25-4. We'll move on to happier girls basketball news, as Wildwood gets to play a Group 1 South Championship game at home for the first time ever. It's the Warriors' first appearance in a sectional final since 2008. But back then, the title games were played on a neutral court. So home sweet home, lines around the block to see this one, as number 1 Mackenzie McCracken gets the steal and goes coast to coast the other way. A little out of control near the finish, but Mackenzie McCracken able to convert for 2. Later in the first, off another steal, it's number 2 Maddie McCracken, who spots number 11 Michelle Lugo in the clear. Lugo with the basket, and Wildwood takes the lead. And one more basket from the first quarter, as number 15 Tracy Young deep on the wing. Young seems to think, if you're not going to come guard me, I'll just shoot it right over you. 12-6 Wildwood after 1. Second quarter action now. It's the McCracken sisters. Defense leading to offense. Number 1 Mackenzie to number 2 Maddie. Maddie finishes with 7 points. And later it's number 11 Lugo for 3. 5 points for Lugo as Wildwood leads by 7, 21-14 at the half. We'll skip ahead to the fourth quarter and show you the standout star from this one. Number 1 Mackenzie McCracken for 3. Game high 26 points for Mackenzie McCracken. 42-31 the final. Strong perimeter defense sends the Warriors to a South Jersey crowd as Haddon Township finishes 0 for 23 from beyond the arc in the ballgame. It's Wildwood's first South Jersey title since 2008 and 9th overall in program history. Wildwood now 24-4, and most importantly, still dancing, survive and advance. And our last set of highlights come from Mainland versus Ocean City. Again, thanks to SNJ today. First quarter, number 21, Grace Sacco drives the lane and hits, but the Red Raiders actually trail 8-4 after one. Second quarter, number 3, Rosalia Dottie with a toe on the line, so this is a 2. Game all tied up at 15 at the half. The Red Raiders start the third quarter off with a 6-0 run. Number 21, Sacco to number 5, Sadie Ford. There's another senior, 21-15 at this point. Ocean City leads by 6 after 3 as well. And fourth quarter, it's number 12, Alexis Payon, the senior, from the elbow. Payon with a game-high 12 points as the seconds tick away, and Ocean City wins it. 38-31 the final. All 4 seniors for Ocean City contribute to the win as the two teams split during the regular season, but OC wins the one that counts. The Red Raiders are the South Jersey Group 3 champions.
I mean, we're competitive teams. We split in the regular season, so to win the game that counts, that's kind of what we wanted. So survive and advance. And last year we came up a little bit short of a state championship, but that's what we want on the back of our jackets this year.
This might have been the toughest because Mainland obviously is young, up and coming, rival. I give them all the credit in the world. They're doing a great job. I know they're going to be fantastic going down the road. So it was a big win. Real big win.
So Ocean City now 29-1. They will play the Central Group 3 champions Ewing High School next at Deptford. We'll have those highlights for you next week on Under Review. And the Wildwood girls also still alive. They will face the Central Group 1 champion Boundbrook. That's also at Deptford High School before the Ocean City Ewing game. 2 of our Super 6 girls teams still alive. We'll have those highlights for you next week on Under Review. Before we go, we want to acknowledge a few of the Ocean City girls swimmers who took medals at the State Individual Swimming Championships at GCIT last weekend. That's also known as the Meet of Champions. Amanda Noonan wins the 200 and 500 freestyle events for the third year in a row. 149.30 her time in the 200 free, 448.12 for the 500 free. Meanwhile, her teammate Ryan Steyer takes command in the final 25 yards to win the girls' 50 freestyle event in a time of 23:16. Congrats to those 2 individual winners, in the OC girls relay team for a pair of second place finishes in the 200 and 400 freestyle relays. And that closes the book on girls swimming. But we still have more to come from the winter sports here on Under Review, so I happily point out to you, Steph Sella, Miss Stephanie Sella is the one who shoots all the highlights that you see here. She does all the editing work as well. So if you see Steph out at your school, please go up to her and tell her thank you and good job. Also, reminder time, as we always remind you that if you have a story idea or suggestion, you can email me at pthompson@cmcherald.com. That's PTHOMPSON@cmcherald.com. And for faster scores and news, you can find us on Facebook at Cape May County Sports. Just click like on that page, or we are on Twitter as well by going to @CMC Herald Sports. This is week number 12 of Under Review for the winter sports season. We are brought to you by the Burke Motor Group, home of the best price guarantee. We hope to have more for you next week right here on Under Review, including those highlights that we spoke about. But in the meantime, thank you for watching.